You say mean to me every day, Ruby. Your bag's fake. Your mascara's clumpy. You'll never have the right body type to get a proper thigh gap.
Don't, Olivia, it's a fact.
See, she's horrible.
I think what Olivia is saying is...
Now, that's Simone Ashley in the hit series Sex Education. Now she's stepping back 200 years to England's Regency era, starring in the new season of Bridgerton. Ashley plays Kate Sharma, who is determined to find a love match for her younger sister, Edwina. It's a complicated love triangle, you could say, that develops when Kate finds herself constantly bickering with the man her sister is supposed to be courting, Anthony Bridgerton. Take a look at this scene. It's at the horse races.
You simply chose the horse everyone else has chosen. Quite a feeling.
I made a strategic bet.
Oh, so you've considered your horse's temperament as well as the conditions of the track in order to properly assess its true potential.
Oh, it is suddenly feeling rather warm, sister, is it
Nectar
not?
is a prize
Perhaps
steed.
we should find a little more shade.
Nectar ran well at Doncaster, but that was a firmer course. The weather was much cooler, thus his size was an advantage. Today, the track is soft and it is hot, meaning he will struggle to make headway, overheat and slow down during the final leg, giving High Flyer, a much swifter, lighter, cooler horse, the victory.
You think too much about it.
And you too little.
Look at her expression. Simone Ashley is with us first on CBS Mornings. Good morning and congratulations to you, Simone.
Thank you.
Big congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, you know this show is known for its very hot, steamy sex scenes. They say that there will be some of that, but this season it's going to concentrate on the love triangle between you and your sister.
Yeah.
Who wins? I know you can't say.
Actually, I guess it's no one really wins. Everyone
Right.
kind of comes to their own on their own character journey. As you know, there's the sisterly love, that part of the triangle, the Viscount and the Diamond, kind of fulfilling a duty, and then obviously the wonderful love that brings a smile to my face.
I know. People are calling this your star turn because they said that, you know, at this moment in your career, you're playing what they describe your age as 6 + 20, and you're already considered a spinster. She's
Right.
considered a spinster in this particular show.
Right.
So what is it like for you playing, really, you're a forward-thinking woman in an era which really wasn't so?
I mean, it was really fun. Really, yeah, really liberating to have a character that doesn't put other people's opinions first, doesn't mind being controversial,
Right.
Isn't afraid of doing so. And I think that came because she is there predominantly to protect her sister. So she doesn't see much consequence in what she's doing. She's like, I'm out of here anyway in a couple of months.
You describe your character as a little bit of a rule breaker.
Right.
Do you find that you can relate to your character in more ways than one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I didn't say so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How so?
You know, I think I've always been someone that just I like to give everything my best shot. And I think, you know, life is life, and we've only got so much control. But I always want to make sure I don't look back as if like, oh,
Having
what if I tried
regrets.
to do that? Yeah, exactly.
I hear you
So
on that.
sometimes you got to break the rules.
Hey, I hear you on that.
Rule breaker. I've also heard that you say your advice to women is don't be afraid to be difficult. That scares a lot of people when you say that, Simone, but I like it. I like it. What do you mean?
It's a weird word, difficult, isn't it? And I think, you know, for me, just having a good heart, I think, is always the best foundation. But in a workspace, in this industry, I think as a woman, you know, following your instincts, owning your voice, and not being afraid to do so because you don't want someone to think you're being tricky or difficult. I think that's something that I'm learning day by day to own it.
Sometimes being difficult is on the person who's labeling and not the individual.
Yeah.
But you know, speaking of difficult, this industry can be difficult. It's tough to break in, then establish yourself as one of the best in the business. But you've always wanted to do this, and you said your mom gave you the best type of support. What have you learned from her?
My mom, I really look up to her values, her priorities in life. I think I grew up just always having that.
Yeah.
And not being afraid to be vulnerable. I think that was a big thing for me, and sometimes it can put me in certain situations, but I think at the end of the day, I'm very pleased with it, so yeah.
You should be.
One of the things I like about the show, I love the costumes, number one. I love the headpieces.
Right,
But I
yes.
love the dialogue, Simone. And you have a great line in the first episode where you're talking to Bridgerton. It's going to be interesting to see how your relationship develops. But you said, I can't wait to use this line. I find your opinion of yourself entirely too high. Your character is
As deficient as your horsemanship. Yeah. Ouch.
and I shall bid you a good night. Do you like the dialogue of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
She's very fast. She's very witty. And yeah, she kind of shuts him down. I don't think in an animostic sense, but she
But a strong
she speaks
woman
the
who
truth.
speaks her mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And the costumes and the corsets, congratulations to you.
Thank
It's a
you.
big
Incredible.
deal.
Thank you so much.
course.
Hit show, and you certainly add to it in a very good big way.
Yes, definitely.
Bravo. Season 2 of Bridgerton premieres this Friday. People have been waiting for this. This Friday, by the way, is tomorrow night.